Welcome back to workshop. What were we learning about yesterday? We got through ad focus, right? Yeah, we were talking about um, more practical stuff. Now we're talking. This is about organic following. So you've got an organic following, right? And of the organic following, only he said like 1 to 2% of the organic following is going to see your content, and watch it regularly. And of those with call to actions, you're only going to convert, total of the audience, like 0.1% of the total audience is going to actually purchase your stuff. So one thing you can start doing is running paid ads to your audience, which will then show your ads to more people. More people in your audience will consume your content. So you start taking a bigger chunk, more than 1 to 2%. Now you're getting whatever more percent than 1 to 2 because you're running paid ads to them. So you're getting more people to convert. Great. But eventually they'll kind of saturate. And so what do you do then? You got to expand the base and expand the following, I believe. So I feel like that's all we really talked about yesterday. You know what? We might have actually been in the S of ad focus as well. It's a single product. So this is like you have an LTV problem, but you have, you're unwilling to basically add an upsell or a second product. Then you talked about optimal upsells being about 5x the price, because you'll have 20% of the people take the 5x, which means you'll double total revenue from that upsell. Cost per lead's always going to go up. CAC's always going to go up because you're the first people to convert are the people that are most interested. Then you're going to have to continuously convert more and more cold audience. So you're only going to be able to support massive scale with massive spend if you have the money model to support it. You can either gain a bigger warm audience, or you can become better at converting cold audiences. Or making more profit, better monetizing cold audiences. Influencer playbook. All right. So I think that was everything from yesterday. Now we're back. I'm going to jump back into the video, and then I'll be back to recalling a bit. All right, guys. So this today was mostly about, I've realized there are big segments or industries he's now going through really practically or more in depth. So yesterday we started with the influencer based businesses. And so, man, so we learned at some point, more and better content. What do you do? More, better. He kind of talked about an accordion. First, you do more. Then you kind of see over time which content was the best. Then you can press down on just focusing on the best ones, and then you see if you can do more of those. Then you keep going in and out. That's how you kind of get better content. I think he was describing. And then just a note that he said Instagram is probably the best. It's often the best social media to funnel people to convert, because you can do DM funnels. Just interesting. Didn't want to take too much time on the influencer because that's not really my business. The next was brick and mortar home service businesses, which again, not really what I do. So just kind of overall idea was like the industry is super supply constrained, and so there's a lot of demand. So because of that, the sales and marketing is pretty unsophisticated. So just simple ads, calling leads, clean, optimized website. This stuff can do wonders because of how little competition there is. Doing all those, and then decommoditizing the business. So then focusing on your specialty or whatever you can guarantee on speed, ease, or speed, ease, something else, decommoditize it, and then increase prices. Also having a sales motion with a VSL and a lead nurturer, calling leads right away. So that's cool. And then the last one, this is now actually getting into what I'm in. So B2B service / B2B SaaS. And so he's kind of talking about two different archetypes, two different problems. The first one is basically your B2B and your CAC is going up, your churn is going up because you've been focusing more on sales and marketing. So the service delivery is kind of going out the back end, then churn's going up, your reputation is kind of going down. How do you fix this? How do you do this? Basically organic content, building a brand, providing value up front, getting clearer on your avatar, who you actually serve, who's the best you're best at serving, so you can templatize everything, commoditize or speed things up, templatize them, productize, get more efficient and get better at serving the specific niche. And then on top of that, you've got increasing pricing, and then something else, influencers. Oh, make content, use your best content as ads, but add like a call to action at the end. Cool. And then brick and mortar home services, ads, page optimization, sales motion, lead nurture, VSL, lead nurture, closing, price increase, cash flow, and then you pay more to relieve the supply constraint. So referral bonuses, recruiting, ads, pay more, just higher salaries. So just in general, when you have more demand than supply, that's an indicator. Just increase the price. It's a great way to do it. Simple. And the other one for decommoditize the business, speed, risk, and ease. So risk. So guaranteeing one of those, against over budget, against over time, against being a headache, stuff like that. So the ads driven B2B, right? Content, brand value front, multiple VSLs. That's what I forgot. Avatar, get clear and narrow, consistency, pricing. Okay. That's it for today. Talk to you tomorrow. See you.